Figured I'd do a video from the basement. Haven't did one in a couple days. Finally been back home, but been busy with the fam and everything. Just really haven't had time or the desire to even want to do videos. It's very sad. No, it ain't sad. I expected it, but after people telling me, "Oh, go get a Patreon, I'll support." Yeah, right. But anyways, so yesterday I took my sons to the park. Took them to a nice park out, and if you're familiar with the Albany area, took them to a park called the Crossings at Colony, and I noticed some things and overheard some things, and these are some things I think was fairly interesting. Grab a seat right here. So, in case you're wondering, I'm recording live from the basement. But anyways, well, I ain't live. By the time I upload it, whatever. Anyways, so I took my boys to the park, and I saw some interesting dynamics. One of the main interesting ones was I definitely saw a lot of other black men with their children. There was a few that they were there with the mother, but for the most part, they just had the children. I overheard a phone conversation and kind of overheard two black men talking to each other about, I'm assuming, their baby mother. At least that's one of them I confirmed. The other one, it kind of sounded like I can't really confirm it, but it definitely sounded like they were talking about their baby mother. Now, while being there, you could tell brothers who clearly had biracial children. Now, the brothers who did were typically there with the white mother, which is how you put two and two together. It was an interesting demographic, interesting to see like certain types of white women who you wouldn't think have biracial children actually have biracial children. And then you had your common element, which is a gang of women and a gang of children. So the one element that I noticed clearly right off the bat was that a lot of the non-black moms were always right there with their children, no matter how old they were, whether they were, capable of taking care of themselves or whether or not they were little infants crawling around. But the black moms sat off on the bench somewhere or under a tree somewhere screaming at the kids on the playground. And it got to a point where I started noticing, because again, I noticed the body language, I noticed the facial expressions, because I don't know, that's just my gift. Like, I can just really detect when something's going on by simply looking at someone's body language or looking at their facial expression. And there was this, one hood sounding chick who was just loud. I mean, just loud to the point of everybody on the playground was just like, they would just keep doing this. Like, keep doing this. Like you're really screaming right now. Like, you're not going to get up. You just going to sit there and scream. And this is the sad reality of majority of black mothering. Now, there were some great black moms there, so I'm going to be, like I said, I'm a fair man. I'm not going to sit here and, as most of these idiot black females who comment on my videos talk about, I bash them. Listen, if I run into a good black female, I will definitely say that. And there was a woman in a green dress. I mean, she had all that fake ass makeup on, but at the end of the day, she was right there with her daughter and husband. I'm assuming husband. or whatnot, or boyfriend, whatever. She was there with they were there as a family. So I only seen two instances of black men being with their black girlfriend, baby mother, whatever, wife. So you give props where props is due, and both of them look like they were in loving relationships. So and you can only go based on appearance. So I'm not gonna go too far into that, but I give props where props is. But the rest, nah, the rest of them, they was just there being loud, obnoxious, and just annoying. There was even like this, I don't know what you'd call them, but you could tell she was Hispanic. But she was like she looked like a white Hispanic, but when you hanging with Negroes, they try to be, whatever. But even she got up, even when her son was being a brat, like she got up to handle the situation. Then she didn't just sit there and just be yelling, like these are the stereotype things that I see on a daily basis, and that majority of the black women who don't like my videos or who don't listen to them, they get upset. They listen to be offended instead of being enlightened, and they don't understand this is how, like, you facilitate how the world sees you. It's up to you to see or to change how the world sees you. It's not out for the world to just change how they see you, especially if you keep constantly providing the same type of attitude and stereotypical behaviors that make you just unappealing. And I'm telling you, the black women that were in seemingly loving relationships, they weren't out there being loud. They weren't out there being disrespectful to their man. And so that shows me that black women have the capability of being demure and meek and, sweet. And yet, majority of you refuse to act that way. Oh well. But anyways, I just want to do a quick video and just kind of point out some things, or point out the things that I saw, overheard, because I think a lot of times people think I make this stuff up, or they think I'm just trying to be cruel or mean, and in reality, it is reality, whether you like it or not. I'm out.